the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do
Standards have been set and names have been made. But every once in a while, something comes around that simply cannot be duplicated. Not because they're different, but because there was never anything like it to begin with. Howard University, meet HUNI.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear the goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Clarissa for shutting y'all up. Shout out to Clarissa for shutting y'all up. Clarissa done came through, done dumped our sister Miss Scott out here in these streets. When was the last time y'all saw somebody throw the towel in? The last time I saw somebody throw the towel in during the fight was in Rocky. Well, damn it, I didn't even see it then because he was screaming, throw the towel, throw the towel, throw the towel. And they didn't throw the towel, and that's how Apollo had done died. Damn, that's how Apollo had done died because he didn't throw the towel. That's a doggone shame. They threw the towel in for the mama. One got knocked out, real cute. Shout out to Claire and Papoose. Shout out to somebody tell Remy Ma that little mama still winning out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Pop, giving it to her out here. What it do? Welcome. Hello. Got to be more careful. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. I am so far behind. I'm way behind, and once I realized that I was behind, I wasn't even much gonna come. I say I'd rather not even much come if I'm gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? But I say, well, no, I still got to come because like it's Monday, and people be depending on the news out here in these streets. So I say I got to come on in here, you know what I'm saying, and do what I need to do. He said Apollo didn't want the towel thrown. Facts. He said, He shook his head, He didn't know that a few more of them hits were gonna kill him, but damn, he should have thrown the towel. Apollo will still be alive today. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? Welcome. I am Willie Williams. Thank y'all for being around here. We just finna go ahead on and get into a lot of stuff because it is like a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to keep things together because I keep seeing a lot of little things here and there. Oh, watch your churn. Watch your doggone churn out here in these streets. Cause people out here be trying to hunt your churn. People out here trying to hunt your churn, and listen, a lot of y'all don't even much think about your children like that. A lot of y'all don't think that they'll be snatched, that they'll be taken advantage of, felt on, molested and all that. That's not a thought that the masses have. Mm-hmm. That's why we freely just send our children to school. We did send their lad to the bus stop. You can't you can't lay up in here. You got to get the hell on around here, huh? We really don't be caring like that right there. As long as they get from around us, we straight though. We be straight though. But anyway, we got a fella. They say around here chasing, chasing booties. Got the people killer. I don't even know what to think. But look. We got a Tampa man who they say done chased 2 kids. Trying to accomplish a goal. They say that he trying to fill on a little something. Trying to express himself, but they done exposed him. You know what I'm saying? That the witnesses done stepped forward and stepped in when they saw this little thing right here about to go down. Let me go and put it up on the screen. Y'all, we in Tampa. Here we go.
A frightening morning on the way to school for 2 teenage girls. Tonight, a man accused of some repulsive behavior is locked up. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. One man is facing charges for allegedly
got on the leopard scut. Go on, sister.
Exposing himself to those 2 teenagers on their way to school yesterday morning and grabbing one of them. Law enforcement credits members of their community for stepping in until officers arrived. News Channel 8's Emmy Darkia joins us live tonight at the sheriff's office in Ybor City. Emmy, this was very scary for these young people.
Jen, absolutely, and the sheriff's office says that there is no room for that type of behavior. And what makes matters even worse was that the victims were just trying to get to class before they were allegedly attacked.
There's no way to describe this suspect's behavior as anything other than disgusting. Right. These girls had to be terrified when this started unfolding.
According to the sheriff's office, one man is accused of exposing himself to minors as they headed to class during the first week of school.
Put your hands behind your back right now, man.
This is body camera footage of 32-year-old Quays Moore getting put in handcuffs Wednesday morning. The suspect facing multiple felony charges, including 2 counts of lewd or lascivious exhibition and 1 count of lewd or lascivious molestation of a child between the ages of 12 and 15.
Between 12 and 15. Y'all do know that a player got on a baseball uniform. A baseball jersey. Go ahead.
According to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, 2 students, one traveling via scooter and the other on a car, stopped to say hello to each other between North 15th Street and College Park. That's when they say Moore came up to them.
When he first approached them and started, just being inappropriate with his words, they stuck right up for themselves. They said, "Get out of here. We're teenagers. Leave us alone. Just go away, dude."
But
that's right. Go away. We not attracted to you. Go
investigators say that's exactly what Moore didn't do. Instead, escalating the situation and even grabbing one of the teens in a private area.
He actually grabs one of them so hard that he ripped her clothes. But thankfully, they were able to get to a nearby parking lot where there is a food truck and get some of the attention of some of the adults around there, and about 10 to 15 bystanders came to the defense of these 2 teenagers.
Nancy Ramos, a mother who lives next to where Moore was detained, told us it's worrisome something like this happened, and she can't imagine what was going through the suspect's head. And other women around the area agree.
I'm often on these streets, going to the gym, going to work, so hearing that happen is kind of frightening.
Girl, why is you hiding your face and stuff? Listen, you too old. He wasn't even attracted to you, baby. Why is she hiding herself? Why? She hiding herself. Well, hell, she probably was supposed to been at work and now she on the news. But I'm just saying, though. She acting like, well, when Buddy jump, Buddy gonna be looking for her. No. Now, why don't we say right here that Buddy probably got like a mental issue or something like that right there? When I just said he had on a baseball jersey. He got on a baseball jersey in August.
One of the teens in a private.
Yeah, I don't even know who the team is. It may say the Rays, but I doubt it. And that shit ain't matching. Y'all, I think that Buddy got a mental issue, y'all. Oh, but y'all don't like to hear that. Y'all don't like to hear anybody that trying to fill on the little ones. That something mentally may be wrong. We don't like to do that, especially when it's male.
Was going through the suspect's head, and other women around the area agree.
I'm often on these streets, going to the gym, going to work, so hearing that happen is kind of frightening.
I think a lot of y'all older women be jealous. I didn't want to say that right there. Now listen, this is just a little swing from the outfield. Real quick. I just thought about it. I think that a lot of y'all older women be jealous that fellas be trying to get them youngins. That we do got maps out here in the street. I think that y'all be jealous sometimes. Sometimes, I'm just saying something. Anyway, move right along. So, Buddy finna go to jail. Buddy finna, hell, there's no program for player. There's no program. He finna get found guilty. He finna sit down for a good little minute. But I don't think that they is going to consider that maybe Buddy got a mental issue. Huh? Maybe they won't even much let a doctor sit down with him and have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Because they may be like in their head, he know better. He's supposed to be a leader, right? Because, like, he man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a leader and all that fly stuff right there. Anyway, not worry about it. Let's go around here to Ocala. We still in Florida. From Tampa to Ocala. You say he homeless and he wanted to get in the AC. Now, that's a good one. In Florida, they said that today was supposed to feel like 109. I'm so sick of them saying what it's supposed to feel like. If it feel like 109, it is 109. I don't know why we do that. If it feel like it's 200 degrees, man, and my skin is burning up, huh? I got flames coming off my body. If I see the flames and my skin is burning up, and everybody say, well, you know, it feel like it's like 200 degrees outside. It's 200 degrees. I'm on fire. I done reached past the boiling point and shit. You know, but we just be saying stuff. Imagine you, because folk out here is trying to find jobs. I keep trying to tell y'all that everybody hiring, but ain't nobody hiring. But let's just say that you was able to start training on the job. OJT, you done came there for to do the job that you applied for. And then you get killed on the job. Imagine getting dead on the job. Do you understand that because you ain't made the 90 days, the job have not even, the job don't have to pay out? The job don't have to pay out that insurance? I'm trying to tell you something. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say showing support. I appreciate that right there, for real though. Think about it. The only ones who pay is the ones who tell you from day one you get benefits. Companies may want to decide to change that right there and say, well, like from day three, because like on day one, like you really ain't need much finish watching the videos. Like you just started watching the videos of the safety and ocean, all that fly shit right there. You ain't even went through like the first day of video training and shit. Like you in a room and you get to drink coffee, and I'm trying to remember all of them on the job trainings that I done had, to where you was in the room. It's about 5-6 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fresh. Y'all don't know each other, but y'all speaking here and there, man, it's some bullshit, man. I'm ready to get out there, and you know what I'm saying? This ain't my first time doing this right here, man. I done seen it, man. Nah, man, ain't nobody got to sit here and watch all these videos and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't made it through the first damn day. You ain't made it to lunchtime, and you done died. Now these people got to pay out. To all my companies, I think y'all need to go out on and change the game. But anyway, we have an employee in training killed at an Ocala food court. And the suspect done got found and arrested.
New details this afternoon on the breaking news story we first told you about last night involving a shooting at a food mart in Ocala. Investigators say the victim has now died and a suspect is in custody. TV20's Majesty Wiggins visited the Ocala food mart today to find out what led to that shooting.
Right now, the store is quiet, a very different scene from what police say they were dealing with yesterday evening. When Ocala police officers arrived at this food mart in Ocala, they found a man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital and later died. We now know his name, 45-year-old Ian Stein. The store manager tells me Stein was an employee in training. The manager says a group of young men entered the store and were trying to purchase tobacco product. According to the manager, Stein asked them to provide identification. When they refused, the manager said that's when the fight broke out. Police have not yet confirmed the manager's account of what led to the shooting. I spoke with a man who lives nearby who says he recognized Stein as an employee and was there just an hour before the shooting.
Yes, I seen it. I was actually walking down the road, coming from my house, going to the other store down that way, and I seen all the activity.
Investigators identified 19-year-old Colonel Brown as the suspect. OPD
found mama named him Colonel. 19 in the store. Can I have your ID? Because we caught anyone, I think now they saying we caught anyone who like under 30 now. You know what I'm saying? Did we IDing you out here? You done killed somebody. I can't.
Brown at residences at Adams Bay Apartments shortly after the shooting. He was arrested and is now behind bars. I also spoke with the store owner who called Stein a good employee.
I trained him there and he's supposed to start the regular job from Monday, which is this Monday, that's. So Tuesday he got killed. He was a cool guy. He was actually the best guy worked for me.
We will hear.
He said that he was a damn good employee. Y'all do understand that he was an employee in training. That's what's up. He's the best guy that Buddy had. Got it.
Hear more from the store owner at 5 and 6. Ocala police are still investigating what led up to the incident, as we'll follow that investigation closely. In Ocala, Majesty Wiggins, TV.
Shout out to Majesty Wiggins. This is my first time seeing her, and she in Florida. All right, I like what you got going on. Her representative popping. Do you, baby? But look, y'all. Can I just get some ID for the tobacco product, player? You don't tell me what to do. No. It's just like a little ID. Man, every time I come in here, man, they just go in on the sell it to me, dog. Oh, you black. Now you want to act like the white man asking me for... That probably what Buddy had done said. He done pulled out a little ooh-wop and done pop player dead, gone out here. Listen. This is a word to the wise. This is a learning situation. This is a real learning situation. If the young boy, if the little YNs is getting like real hostile in the store, stop talking. Stop talking. If they get real aggressive, give me that, go ahead on and give it to them. No, don't. No. Y'all better give him a little pack of square. Give Buddy them little pack of square, dog. I promise you. Stop fighting with people. Anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. We going out here to the A, and to all my officers, all my law enforcement officers. We got to stop doing the things that we out here doing too, because we coming up short of glory. Man, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up. But oh, she's got bed bugs. Ooh. What do bed bugs feel like? I ain't grow up like that. Listen. Shout out to y'all if y'all grew up with friends like that, like with bed bugs, stuff like that right there. I have no idea what a bed bug is. Well, I seen like the video. I saw like movies and stuff, and they be like the bugs, they get up under your skin, they be eating you from like the inside. Is that real? Is that true? Do bed bugs get up under your skin and start eating you from the inside? That's molestation or something. Huh? I'm asking for a friend. I need to know. I'm looking at a little something over here. They say bed bug infestation are increasing. This is the time of the year when they tend to be the worst. Oh my God, bed bugs can cause people to lose sleep and blood. And here's what you can do about it. Oh, I might have to pull that up, dog. I didn't know. I don't. Bed bugs and lice is lighter hue. Okay. Oh, all right. Do y'all notice? He's got them scabies. He got them scabies out shit, biting on your ass out here. Listen. Where do lice come from? And in case y'all don't know, like, lice is crabs too. It's like their cousins. It's like their little cousins. But where do it come from? Because I got white friends. I have more than one white friend. You know what I'm saying? And they would tell me, like, growing up, like, they would have lice, like, all the time. Like it's nothing. Shit just biting the hell out their scalp and shit. They just have... And they would be bathing and shit. You know what I'm saying? They bathing and stuff, but they just catch lice. How you just catch lice? Like, we in the same school. We in the same playground. We play in the same dirt. How you get lice and I don't get lice, though? You said bed bugs off of everyone? Damn. He said we have oil in our hair. They don't grease their scalps. Remember, y'all, we used to use the blue magic and the green magic? That's what's up. Why do we get away from that? I have no idea. You say because white people, hair not fair, or fair not hair. You say these homework people, this is why they think we are uneducated. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying, listen. This is a learning situation right here. Where do the lights come from, though? I don't even want to ask my yalla lala. You say you still use blue magic. That's what's up. I got about 4-5 cans for containers in, what is it called? In my hurricane survival kit. I got blue magic and green magic. In case shit goes south. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you're going to need the grease to slide. Slide into something. You know what I'm saying? You say everyone can get lice. Not sure where they come from. Yeah. Because like I just said, crabs is also lice. Oh, so white folks get lice and black folks get crabs. You say outside animals. Say fur. Oh, animals. Which is crazy because, like, black folk grew up with, like, pit bulls and German shepherds and shit, or a mixed breed of pit shepherds, and you know what I'm saying? White folks had motifs and poodles and shit. I don't know. It could be the different breeds of animals. I have no idea. But anyway, that was a little sidebar. I think I went too far. Shout out to D. Shout out to D for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. But y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. Do not be afraid. I need support. I need your support. Let me get a refresh. Real quick. Go on and get back to we got 71 with the thumbs up. We should be at 100. I'm 39 paths out. Oh, help a player out. Y'all is alive. Y'all still around here. Listen. They say the truth shall set you free. If you tell the truth, things get better. They say if you tell the truth, things will be better. Just don't lie. Shout out to Anna Z for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that right there. I think that people tell people not to lie because then they have to investigate to find out the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Say you 12 minutes late. It's facts. Nah, that's a fact. I don't know what happened. I just lost track of time. Something like that right there. You say lice eat at flesh and blood, so people who play with stray animals or their animals play or fight them, they can just get lice. You say pass to the humans. Oh, see, there it is. I knew it wasn't. Well, there's a will, there's a way. There had to be a carrier or something. You know what I'm saying? So, damn it. Goddamn animals. Them animals out here just destroying people. But then it's our fault. We want to make animals pets and stuff like that. Woman got sepsis from her dog and got her arms and legs cut off. Oh, shit. What was she doing with the dog? Shout out to the animals who got sepsis, but how do you transfer sepsis? Y'all nasty. Y'all is so nasty. Anyway, be careful. Wash your hands. Wash your hand. Listen, stop letting the animals lick y'all in the face. I ain't saying the animal can't lick you everywhere else, but stop with like the in the face thing, because you could break out in the face. If you want to break out, or I understand that you don't want to break out, but you can break out, so stop taking chances of breaking out like in y'all face. Take chances of breaking out somewhere else. Ladies, I do understand that your pets serve a different purpose than they do for a man. So I'm not going to tell y'all to stop letting your dog lick on you. I'm just saying maybe you need to be cautious about the face part, because you can break out of something. You said cats and dogs licking in the face. Facts. They like, I love my new shit, licking and shit, slob everywhere and shit. Oh, Jesus. And you know what's crazy? They may go and wash their face and then come kiss you. A lot of times they don't even wash their face and kiss you. Well, y'all know y'all nasty. Y'all ladies just nasty here like in these streets. That's what's up. But anyway. I'm telling y'all, dog, we be learning. What you say when you was in elementary, that's how we gonna say it. Elementary, the State Board of Health sent a lady to the elementary school to check your hair for lice. Listen, now that you said that, I think that we had that happen in elementary too. If I'm not mistaken, I think they had a quarantine or something back when I was in elementary. Jesus, that was so long ago. I think we went through like one of those, and they had the gloves and the suits and shit, and they be playing in your braids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we went through that. But anyway, y'all, we got to go on and get into the situation. Like I be trying to tell y'all, people do not get hit or struck for no reason. I keep trying to say that. For no reason. Whether it's a man and a woman, whether it's a woman and a woman, whether it's a woman and a man, whether it's a civilian and a non-civilian, whether it's law enforcement and a civilian, whether it's an illegal, or illegal and the citizens, or illegal citizen and law enforcement, and humans. I'm finna give y'all this doggone story. It sounds real bad as you hearing it and as you see, because like we have video of a Toledo officer punching a man twice in the face, punching a doggy man. Can we just keep it 2 white cops? Cause y'all like to be mad. y'all like to be mad at our like you brothers for doing stuff you're not supposed to do. It's against the law. Whoa, I got 88. I know that we can do better. I should pause right now then. Oh, let me go ahead on with the promo. Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. The biggest, hugest, largest candle company in the world. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your warehouse. If you would like for your area to smell better than it do right now, right this moment, and or once your kids get in the room and take their shoes off and don't take them outside, they leave them in the room, just throw them in the and shit stink. Think about me. Think about pleasantcandles.com and going on around there and order. Listen, when you walk inside the cheering room, don't walk in there without your phone. So that way, when you smell some shit, you can just go ahead on and go to pleasantcandles.com and get your what's that thing called? Get your buy on. Go ahead on and get your buy on. That's what I'm talking about. Now let me go ahead on and refresh, because I should be at 100 by now. We had 91. That's cute. But I think that we can go ahead on and hit 100 before I get into this long video out here, because I want to show y'all maybe why we should be marching. We should be marching or something, because y'all know that y'all quick to put on a little outfit. Y'all quick to put on a little outfit and your little walking shoes and shit. And shout out to everybody who be walking and shit with their liquor and like their reefer or something. They hit the reefer and then go walking. I was watching people march, and this was a while back. They were protesting something. And players was outside smoking their reefers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look at them. Listen, because it didn't say do not bring your essential products. It didn't say nothing like that right there. Damn it, just come around here, support, and march, because we in the community, we're not going to condone what law enforcement is doing to dog you people. We went through this shit in slavery. We went through it after slavery. We went through it in Jim Crow. We did it after Jim Crow. And then we did it with the KKK. And then we doing it with YNs and YBs. Just saying, though. Huh? Come on. I'm trying to get this thing up to 100. Trying to get these thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up to 100. We got 96. We look at, all right. Okay, play with it. Huh? Help play out now. Come on. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to keep the party going, or y'all want to start the party? Oh, in case y'all had them missed the player, we had them did a show. I did a show on Saturday. And I want to apologize again for Saturday, because something real important had them popped up and I had to get off. I couldn't even focus because of what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I had to dip. I had to get on up out of here. But anyway, let me refresh again. What is that? 99. Look at that. Almost, but no cigar. Almost and no cigar. You say, is marching with reefer considered a blunt walk? That's a good one. I like that right there. A blunt walk. Let's just say yeah. Give yourself a pat on the back of y'all to hit 100. That's what I'm talking about. If you're new around here, subscribe. Share. Now, again, this is a learning lesson. Every time we doing like body cams of what's really, really going on, because this just happened. What was this, like 2 days ago? It's something like that. I don't, like a week ago or something like that. But they have released the body cam footage or something like that. Police video shows a Toledo officer punches a man twice in the face. And we finna hear from the man who had done got punched in the face. Y'all make sure y'all paying attention to what's being said. Here we go.
Body and dash camera video obtained by 11 Investigates is raising new questions about a Toledo police arrest from earlier this year. The encounter ended with a Toledo officer punching Antonio Gilmer twice.
Months later, prosecutors dismissed nearly every criminal charge that grew out of that confrontation. Lead investigator Brian Duggar has been reviewing videos, police reports, and court records. He tells us what happened during the arrest and after. Brian?
As Toledo police prepare for a change in leadership, questions about officer conduct haven't gone away. 3 high-profile cases have taken place recently, but now an incident on Fernwood from earlier this year is raising additional questions. Prosecutors eventually dismissed nearly every criminal charge that grew out of this arrest. But before we tell you why, take a look at what happened.
Sure.
Now, we've synced the body and dash cam to give a complete picture of this incident.
Here we go.
On January 28th, Toledo police officer Thomas McCafferty punches a man named Antonio Gilmore twice in the face.
Hand out of your pocket.
Oh my God, bro, y'all do.
Nearly 3 minutes later,
Damn, that hurt. My hand's cold.
his body camera continues recording after the arrest.
I had my gun up in his side. I'm like, dude, if you keep going, I'm gonna shoot you.
11 Investigates received the videos and reports from Gilmore's attorney. Nearly every criminal charge stemming from this confrontation disappeared. And it all starts with what Toledo police describe as a routine stop.
It was just so a routine stop, and then it turned into Buddy getting punched in the face twice, and the gun hadn't got pulled on him or something like that right there. All right, so now we got it. So y'all got your shoes tied up. We ready to march, right? We ready to go ahead on hit the square like a last time shit and meet everybody up in the street, right?
Antonio Gilmer is walking home at 1 in the morning after a quick trip to the store.
Walking home 1 in the morning in the snow, quick trip to the store. Walking.
He crosses Detroit onto Fernwood, and weather reports show it's 6 degrees.
Dang.
3 days after Toledo's biggest snowfall of the season. Airport records indicate 10 inches of snow remained on the ground.
10 inches of snow. It's 6 degrees. He outside 1 in the morning. Walking to the store. Got it, dog. Go ahead.
I have no gloves, no hat, nothing. I didn't even have socks on my shoes, and I had socks on my feet, and I had on boots. So it's like I
had on boots. They ain't have on no socks, no gloves. 6 degrees. They just had 10 inches of snow. It just ain't got on no socks. This bad decision making, pimp. I just want to say that I don't do snow like that. But that got to be bad decision making.
Didn't even have socks on my shoes, and I had socks on my feet, and I had on boots. So it's like I'm freezing. I'm just trying to hurry up and get home.
Okay.
His pregnant girlfriend is waiting at their home. Officer McCaffrey.
Ladies, decision making. His pregnant girlfriend is waiting at home. Coldest winter, 6 degrees, 10 inches of snow. His decision say go to the store 1 in the morning with no socks on, no gloves and shit like that right there in the snow and it's freezing. He say he was freezing. He just trying to make it back to the crib. Ladies, first of all, she's a baby mama and he's walking to the store 1 in the morning. You say he was high. Maybe. Listen to the story now.
Boots. So it's like I'm freezing. I'm just trying to hurry up and get home.
His pregnant girlfriend is waiting at their home. Officer McCafferty turns his cruiser around, activates his lights, and stops behind Gilmer. Gilmer continues walking, explaining to 11 Investigates that he couldn't hear officers yelling at him to stop.
He couldn't hear officers yelling at him to stop. Ain't nobody outside. It's nighttime. He couldn't hear them say stop.
Stop. Get your hands out of your pockets.
But McCafferty clearly can be heard on the body cam instructing him to stop.
Yeah.
Gilmer then runs for a brief distance as Justin Voles chases after him. He then stops.
So he ran.
My intention was not to run. My intention was to, get out the way. I can't see the sidewalk, so I don't know how far the sidewalk is. So I'm just trying to get to the sidewalk because, the only reason why they would stop me is because I'm in the middle of the street.
My intention was not to run. Hell no. It's cold out here. I didn't mean to run. I just wanted to get to the sidewalk. You couldn't see the sidewalk because there's a whole bunch of snow.
The way I can't see the sidewalk, so I don't know how far the sidewalk is. So I'm just trying to get to the sidewalk because, the only reason why they would stop me is because I'm in the middle of the street.
His attorney says he did nothing wrong.
They needed reasonable suspicion
The attorney say he did nothing wrong. You mean before he ran or after he ran?
Stop him. Walking
Hold on.
across.
Let her speak.
The street.
His attorney says he did nothing wrong.
They needed reasonable suspicion to stop him. Walking across Detroit Avenue with no crosswalk, with no traffic, is not an offense for which the police officers were allowed to pull up behind him and demand that he stop and be seized under the Fourth Amendment.
Gilmer is legally carrying a concealed handgun in his right coat pocket.
Say that right there. He is legally doing what?
Fourth Amendment.
Gilmer is legally carrying a concealed handgun in his right coat pocket.
Now, I want to say this right here. I can understand, even if you have a legal firearm, 1 o'clock in the morning, dog you player, dreads in this hell. Even if you got a legal firearm, you kind of don't want an interaction with law enforcement. I can understand, especially in a little town or whatever. That I can get it. I understand. But okay.
Gilmer is legally carrying a concealed handgun in his right coat pocket.
I was carrying a firearm, yes, because for my protection. It's a lot of people that get mistaken for identities of anybody. I have dreads. People I know that's close to me have dreads, so it could be a mistake identity.
Toledo police are looking for whoever killed 47-year-old Antonio Gilmore.
His father had been murdered in August 2023 on the same street.
He had a whole daddy that lost his life on the same street.
The case has not been solved.
What can I do to protect myself? As me being a black male that's over 21 that's allowed to protect herself.
Do y'all even understand? Guess who he protected himself from? I know. Watch this. It's not the cops. Guess who he carrying the file on to protect himself from? His daddy got knocked off and they have not found the killer. Guess who killed his daddy? I guarantee you it wasn't the police. Go ahead.
I'm allowed to stand my ground.
You know, what happened next
Fact.
became the basis for a 5-count indictment. The indictment alleges Gilmer attempted to remove his handgun, that he knowingly grasped the handgun, obstructed officers, and resisted arrest. But on July 23rd, prosecutors dismissed nearly every charge except receiving stolen property.
Absolutely none of that is backed up in the dash cam or the body cam.
Get your hand out of your pocket right now.
Once Gilmer is taken back to the squad car, Officer McCafferty struggles to control Gilmer's right arm and draws his own gun.
All I remember is just getting, manhandled and then punched.
It was a closed fist.
Yes.
Twice?
Yes.
Closed fist around here at the Willie Williams Show. We know that somebody hates you. An open hand, we just trying to correct some stuff, but a closed fist.
The police report never identifies which officer punched Gilmer.
No.
Though the dash cam shows it's McCafferty. It also never mentions that the strikes were closed fist punches. It simply states Gilmer was struck and taken to the ground. After the arrest, officers are heard making jokes on the body cam.
We are seeing the police officers celebrating their use of force and their violation of our clients' civil rights. I understand adrenaline is pumping and you can be excited.
Yep.
You're excited after you win a football game.
That's a good question that y'all asking right now. You say, what stolen property? You say, what did he steal? Great question. Great question.
You're not excited after you draw a gun on a human being and shove it into their chest.
Gilmer pleaded no contest to receiving stolen property. Now, his attorney says Gilmer had no idea the gun had been reported stolen, but because it involved a gun, he risked a mandatory year in jail if he went to trial and lost. Instead, he received 2 years probation. Now, we have learned that there's no internal affairs investigation and nothing was done outside of department policy. This is according to a police spokesman. Now, we have not received the officer's disciplinary files. Reporting in the newsroom, this is Brian Duggar for 11.
So at what point was Buddy going to tell us he ain't know that the gun was reported stolen? Man. Remember, he was legally carrying a firearm. The stolen property, he didn't know that the gun was stolen. So let me kind of get this straight. If he legally carrying a firearm, where he get the firearm from and what makes it legal? He had a gun. This makes no sense. How was he legally carrying a firearm? I guess you can legally carry. Like, I guess you can be carrying like your partner gun. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know like got like a body on it or something. I just don't get it. What? He said, notice they didn't let him talk about how he got the gun on camera. Facts. They didn't question him with nothing. They didn't add that to the story. I'm carrying the gun because I got the right to legally protect myself. You know what I'm saying?
Case has not been solved.
What can I do to protect myself? As me being a black male that's over 21 that's allowed to protect herself.
Gun in his right coat pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Stop and be seized under the Fourth Amendment.
Gilmer is legally carrying a concealed handgun in his right coat pocket.
And why is the reporter saying he's legally carrying it? Do y'all understand just because the law does not discriminate because you don't know, because of your ignorance? Huh? Because you didn't know can still get your ass some time. I don't understand how you can legally carry some shit that was reported stolen. And if you carrying something that's reported stolen, then you're not carrying your own gun. He said because they had no reason to stop and frisk him, the gun charges should have been thrown out. He should have no charges. Improper search is illegal. There you go. Thank you. So they know that they was wrong. That's basically it. That's bottom line. Officers know that they was wrong. That's why they dropped all the charges. Yep. I am thrown off with, I got a gun, I'm carrying it legally, but the gun is reported stolen. So it's not your gun. And then where is your bill of sale at? Because you telling us that you didn't know that it was reported stolen, let me know that you did not get that from a replicable gun store. Huh? You got that off the street, which you was allowed to buy personal firearms. You was allowed to buy from person to person. Yes, you is. Yeah. But they waited right to the end to explain that to us. They got us with our boots on. That shit is laced up. I mean, we ready to go. We is ready to get out here and start marching and smoking and snorting and shit. Talking about no justice, no peace. We ready. We got our little t-shirt made up and everything. Ready to go. Yeah, the gun. That report is stolen. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How can you legally carry a stolen gun? I have no idea, dog. I promise you. But I do. But shout out to Jason because they messed up. They gotta let it go. They gotta let it go. Now, is he a threat to the community? I don't know. His old boy had done got popped, so I can kind of understand him for, man, shit. My old boy got caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught slipping. But ladies, this here go back to y'all now.
I was carrying a...
He done peed in you. I want to say a player broke. Willie, but everybody don't have to drive to the store and stuff like that. He just walking to the bodega. It's real quick. It's close in the neighborhood. No. They said 6 degrees. He said he was freezing. He said that he didn't have on no socks in his boots. No. If you got, well, hold on. Let me take that there back. He probably got a car, but the car was snowed in. I got to go ahead on and say that right now. The car was snowed in, and I don't feel like shoveling this shit. It's like 12:30. It's 1 in the morning. I can just trot on up here to the little corner store. Huh? But baby mama, she just wants some ice cream and potato chips and a hot sausage. You know what I'm saying? I could just jog on up. Wait a minute. He went to the store? I just thought about it. Y'all do know a player ain't got a bag. A player ain't got no potato chip bag, nothing. It ain't got no Pepsi in the bottle. You ain't got no squares. You ain't got no backwoods or nothing. Yeah. Where was the stuff that he purchased from the store, though? We saw nothing. Huh? But listen. This is what y'all be picking, ladies, because y'all be in love. And it's okay. I know. I know what the women be saying online. He got to have 6 figures. He got to be 6 feet. He got to, stuff like that. I know that what they be saying online, they don't be true. Shit, because a lot of y'all sisters like who like y'all. As you should. As you really, really should. Shout out to Debbie for the $5 super chat. You say Google said it's impossible to carry a stolen firearm if you know it's stolen because it is against the law. It's against federal and some cutting off. It's against federal and state laws. Yeah. That's a bad thing. So I'm just gonna have to let that there close out. Damn it, hold on. I got to click something. But it's gonna do something. Let's try. Oh! Wait, hold on. Oh, alright. I got too many damn screens up. You know, but this is just a new one. But anyway, because law enforcement had them messed up, we messed up with Phil Short of Glory. We had to let him slide. We had to let him slide on a little gun charge. It is what it is. Man, but listen, you can't tell me my intentions was not to run. Oh, I got to go back to that right now. My intentions wasn't to run, dog. You ain't out here just trying to run. This shit is cold. I'm not trying to do that right there. But I ain't know where the sidewalk was. Let me help real quick.
Airport records indicate 10 inches of snow remained on the ground.
We don't know where the sidewalk is. I'm from Florida. Stand your ground, stay, bust a bitch, go home, stay. Please don't run up when 55 life stay. Where it don't snow at like that. So I didn't grow up in places where it is like a whole bunch of snow and you got the shovel, and I have no idea what that life is like. But I think that I was blessed. Hold on, they talking about emergency calls on. Oh, the hell going on, Verizon? But I have been blessed to have this thing called common sense, man. Do y'all see what's on the screen? Do y'all see that nice yellow house? I think that the house is yellow. It looked yellow from here. Do y'all see that thing in front of the house real quick? The thing like this big old thing right here that ain't got no shade on it. That is not a shade tree. That's just a tree. It ain't bearing no fruits or nothing. But it's a tree. The police car is in the road. He is in the road. I just want us to be like all on the same page right here.
I have no gloves, no hat, nothing. I didn't even have socks on.
Your silly ass went to the store in 6-degree weather with no glove. Your fingers can numb up, pimp.
On the ground.
I have no gloves, no hat, nothing. I didn't even have socks on my shoes, and I had socks on my feet, and I had on boots.
She gonna put your ass on child support. I promise you, dog.
So it's like I'm freezing. I'm just trying to hurry up and get home.
His pregnant girlfriend is waiting at their home. Officer McCafferty turns his cruiser around, activates his lights, and stops behind Gilmer.
Oh.
Gilmer continues walking, explaining to 11 investigators.
Stop. Y'all see these nice little fences? The fence of the two houses? This look like a street light. Remember, there's a tree over here, there's a tree over here. Like it's two trees. He's walking in the road. He know that he's in the road. He know he in the road. The police car is in the road. We all know that he's in the road. Got it. Go.
He couldn't hear officers yelling at him to stop.
He said he couldn't hear them yell. He couldn't hear nothing. Got it.
Stop. Get your hands out of your pockets.
But McCafferty...
He stopped. He paused. Remember, he in the road. He didn't mean to run.
He clearly can be heard on the body cam instructing him to stop. Gilmer then runs for a brief...
Why wouldn't he just stop? Right at this moment, why wouldn't he just stop? Huh? He's asked to stop. Now, do he have to stop? Technically, no. But he's asked to stop. Got it. You say, Willie, the sidewalk was shoveled. Man. Man.
Distance as Justin Voles chases after him. He then stops.
My intentions was not to run. My intentions was to, get out the way. I can't see the sidewalk, so I don't know how far the sidewalk is.
I can't see the sidewalk, don't know how far the sidewalk is. But as he's running in the road. That's why I was pointing out. Y'all see the big ass tree and the light and the tree and the house and the gate? The sidewalks is shoveled. I can't see the sidewalk. Let me explain to you. The trees here is on this side of the sidewalk. If because I got this thing called common sense, if I don't see the sidewalk, but I see the trees is closer to the yard, to the road, I at least know to get out the road, I got to stand on the other side of the trees, which would 9 times out of 10 place me on the sidewalk. But I'm running because I need to get out the road, because this is like the only reason that they would try to stop me and harass me or something like that right there. So I need to get out the road while I'm running in the road straight. He didn't veer to like the side of the road. No.
My intentions was not to run. My intention was to, you know, get out the way. I can't see the sidewalk, so I don't.
So here's another tree. He's on the outside of this tree. Can't see the sidewalk. Why don't you get on this side of the tree? At least then, if you get on this side of the tree, you at least know you're not in the road. That's just my common sense.
I don't know how far the sidewalk is. So I'm just trying to get to the sidewalk because, you know.
The building, when he ran, there's a building over here, a building over here. You still in the middle of these buildings would, just by logic, just by common sense, will let you know what's directly in the middle between these two buildings. A road. Got to be more careful. Boy, you play too much. Boy, you play too much.
The only reason why they would stop me is because I'm in the middle of the street.
His attorney says he did nothing wrong.
They needed reasonable suspicion to stop him.
Let me explain, y'all. Don't be listening to these people. Listen, we black. And if you believe that that because of you're black that you get harassed and treated differently by law enforcement, just remember you got that thought process. So stop listening to people like her. Stop listening to people who tell y'all, well, they had no reason to stop me. Stop. If you believe, listen to the key words came out of my mouth. If you believe that your life is in danger when the police get behind you and all that fly shit because of the color of your skin, if you believe, then don't let people tell you what the police can't do. You don't have to give ID. If you believe your life is in danger dealing with law enforcement as a black person, stop telling these people about the Fourth Amendment. Oh, wait. The Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government. It requires law enforcement to have probable cause or a warrant approved by a judge before searching or taking a person's property. That is so cute. He violated my Fourth Amendment right. If you believe you have a disadvantage when it comes down to law enforcement, your life is in danger when it comes down to law enforcement, stop spewing that you violating me with the Fourth Amendment. Because if you believe that you get treated different by law enforcement, the rules don't count. Dark and hue folk is of the people who believe that they don't get treated fairly under the law. But we keep throwing out the law. My Fourth Amendment right. A lot of y'all done heard people scream the Fourth Amendment right. They have no idea what the Fourth Amendment right even say. Because you do know that a person can come up with a reasonable reason to search and seize your ass. Huh? It's hard to beat that pen, dog. You can beat the ride and all that right there. It's hard to beat that pen, dog. I promise you that. It's not hard to to create a reason for your search and seizure. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand, if you is the type, you darker, you feel like, if you black and brown, because it's us black and browns, if you feel like your life is in danger, you don't get treated fairly, stop talking about the law when you having interactions with the police and telling them what the hell they can't do. We always say that the police can't punch us after your ass have been punched twice. We just as stupid. I'm saying what they can't do. Well, they just can't kill you and just kill you. After you dead and we done buried your ass, we done made it to the after party. You still saying the police ain't supposed to kill you. They just can't kill her. You know what I'm saying? We at your after party. They can't kill you like that. That's against your 4th Amendment. Huh? Got it. You just can't hit me with that nightstick like that. I done bust your shit all open with the nightstick. I'm pretty sure that there's so many people, and this is just wrong, and this is the civil rights, and we need to keep marching because we demand that for justice, and we all that little fly shit right there. All this is after the fact. After you done got whooped, after you done got shot, after you done got hung from a tree. It done happen after all that. After you done recovered in a nice, cozy hospital. After all that, after you done missed work, bitch, you was on your last late. It's your job gone every goddamn thing. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $5 cash out. She say, Pastor, you missed SCD Friday, so no diseases spread. Nah, that's a shame. Listen. Y'all got to stay on y'all damn job. Even when I'm short, y'all got to stay on y'all damn job. I appreciate that right there. But man, listen. For years I've been trying to say the same thing, and people be like, Willie, man, you're a coon. You're a coon. You're a possum. You're like, man, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take for us to understand. We hard-headed. Some hard-headed ass. Remember all the ass whooping that you got? You was hard-headed with your mammy. You're hard-headed with the law right now. What the hell they can't do? Hell no, you can't search my car. We got 17 pounds in the car. Bitch, hell no, you can't search my car. And talking slick. Your mama stupid. I don't care nothing about that badge. Shit, boy, you got to kill me. As if they won't kill you. Listen, dog. We be so stupid. Boy, Big got to did the Jew. They got to kill me, boy. Well, they tell me what you out there and do. I don't have to put the cigarette out. This is my square. This my car. What was that girl name? What was that lady name who not dead? I don't have to put my cigarette out. Sandra Bland. Yes, you did. Simple, basic ass traffic stop. Ma'am, could you please put the cigarette out while I'm conducting this traffic? I ain't got to put my cigarette out. Damn, shout. Now your ass done got arrested. You trying to call people, bitch can't get $500. Now you're dead. They can't just pull you over and tell you to put your cigarette out and take you to jail and you just die. They can't do that. You right. You is so right. We so right. And these goddamn phones just gonna keep us these phones. Listen, because you're recording, you can't punch me again. Pop! What? You're not supposed to punch me twice. You can't. God damn, dog, we so stupid. Yeah, right. Never hold court in the streets. You say you gonna lose and lose big. It. Which is crazy because we do not behave like this with a shooter in the community. We do not behave like this when it's an unlawful gang who is approaching you, trying to do some things to you. The only gang that we buck up against is law enforcement. The ones who got rules is the only one that we buck up against. The ones who have rules is the ones we buck up against. The ones ain't got no goddamn rule, man. Goddamn, shout man, just please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, man. Take everything. Shit, maybe even her. Take her too. Yeah, bitch said that she ain't like me like that anyway. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? He been arguing all day, man. Please, please, pretty please take her. You know. Again, and this is shit that we be marching for. It's a shame and how they just did her and know that they weren't supposed to do her like that. But damn it, they did her like that. What you gonna do? So I just want y'all to understand when people be saying, like what our Lighter Hugh sister saying.
The only reason why they will stop me is because I'm in the middle of the street.
His attorney says he did nothing wrong.
They needed reasonable suspicion to stop him.
You see how she said it as if they needed a reasonable suspicion. Do you understand they did not need it? I do understand that she's talking legally. I'm talking realistically. Huh? They need it. They did it because without this, they can't. All right.
That's why they will stop me is because I'm in the middle of the street.
His attorney says he did nothing wrong.
They needed reasonable suspicion to stop him. Walking across Detroit Avenue with no crosswalk, with no traffic, is not an offense for which the police officers were allowed to pull up behind him and demand that he stop and be seized under the Fourth Amendment.
And guess what they did? Demanded that he stop and be seized. It ain't nothing like having a beautiful white sister in your corner. Help him get that bag, baby. You help him get that bag, baby. And to all of my dark hue players who be going through a little something, and you got lighter hue attorneys like this, we already be saying that white women be fetishizing black men. I think that we owe them. I think that we owe our lighter hue sisters. I like to listen to all my lighter hue sisters. I think that y'all need reparations. I think y'all need reparations from the black man. I think y'all need reparations from the black man because y'all have been on the front line. Listen. A lot of you sisters done died behind you. Man, a lot of you sisters done died behind you Negroes. When is we gonna march for the white woman? I'm gonna say it with straight face. Can y'all play too much? When? Hold on. Because I need to cut this here out. Hold on. Shh. I gotta be professional. When is we gonna march for the white woman? All the things that the white women have done since the beginning of the time, since we have been brought over to this goddamn country. When is we gonna march for the white woman? White woman died for black men. White women have put their life on the line for colored folk. White women have gotten laws changed for colored folk. When is we gonna march for the white woman? I know you looking at your dog hue queen like, what is this Negro talking about? I'm talking about the ones who actually help dog hue folk. I tell y'all, the white woman put her life, her children, her livelihood, been called an N-word lover. When is we gonna march for the white woman? And again, like I had to say, to all my white sisters, y'all need to get y'all reparations from black men. Y'all need to demand y'all reparations from black men because they keep saying that y'all fetishizes black men. It's a fantasy or something. Fetishizing the fantasy, something. But when is we gonna march
for the white woman. I had to record there. I was in the zone. I was, showing my balance, showing my yeah. That's what's up. But anyway, learning lesson, y'all. Learn lesson. Respect. Comply. Yeah. Comply. The police try to pull you over and it's 6 degrees outside and your ass ain't got on no glove, no socks with boots on. Do you know that'll cut up your damn feet? And it's cold because your pregnant baby mama hungry. Or you need another cigar. I'm just saying something. But cooperate. I think that Buddy didn't want to do all that right there because he had a gun. I can still understand that right there. I can truly understand that right there. You know what I'm saying? But dog, you can't be lying talking about I didn't mean to run. See, and like I was saying, we be saying stuff after it's already been done. I didn't mean to run, but you ran though. You pew, and you ain't even run that far. You say start with you, Willie. You wrong. You wrong for that right there, huh? I mean, our Caucasian sisters put their goddamn life on line. They got hung too. We don't want to hear that though. They got hung too. They churn got hung too. Didn't y'all see the movies? What movie that was to what? It was probably like 12 Years a Slave, something like that right there. To where they hung the man and the 2 children and the wife out in the field because they helped out some dog you folk. What movie was that right there? And then they bagged the camera off and you just saw them hanging. Like, damn, boy, white folk hanging? Man, what going on? No good white folk out here hanging. They were called N-word lovers. Because they love black folk. So it was 300 years slaves? There they are. That's something that people don't talk about, though. And I think that that's really, really, for all of the, well, hell, they did talk about it in all of these movies. They would, they would add little things to let you know that there has been white folk who just gave it up. Hell, the State of James. You say it wasn't real? What? Huh? You gotta talk to your ancestors. The Great State of James or something like that right there with Matthew McConaughey. That's his name. Matthew McConaughey. They said that was like a true story. Huh? He laid down with a dog, you sister. The blacker the berry, the dogger the berry, the sweeter the juice, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He put it all on the line, bitch. He's living in the swamp too. If he out here in the swamp, well, he could have been inside the house. Mississippi burning. Bam. Think about it, though. He could have been laid up and shit like that. The birth of the nation and said, yeah. You gonna act like white folk ain't help set us free. The only reason we got free is because of white folk. I'm just saying. And it took the women of the men to say, enough is enough. It took the women, remember, because for some reason we think or thought that women didn't run the household. Huh? Men follow women. Men in power follow women. And when your mama saying this and aunties them is saying this, we typically follow. When white women said you hate them niggers, you hated them niggers. When the white women said, well, we not hating the niggers, you didn't hate the niggers. Ooh, try to give y'all a little history. Let's don't even worry about that right now. Anyway. Let's go to something more exciting. Something more exciting.
He said, that's what Pac said. Mm-hmm. You say they want to hunt us down and eat us. Well, it depends. Is that good or bad? It depends on what you... All right. You right. Depends on what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Is it grocery? They want to hunt us down to eat the grocery or something? It is what it is. Oh, be more careful. I got to write this here down. Got that. We got something more exciting. Something real quick. Listen, I told y'all them old broke. I told y'all them look broke. I keep trying to tell y'all these baddies be broke. Don't believe me? We have a reality reality TV star has been arrested in Volusia County. That's Florida, my state, stay your ground state. Bitch, go home state. Please don't run away for our life state. Look at this beautiful sister. Look at this beautiful sister. She arrested.
Tonight, Salome Jackson, better known as Betty Idol on Love and Hip Hop and Cartel Crew, was arrested in connection to a real estate fraud scheme in Volusia County. This comes after an 11-month investigation. Investigators say the victims wired nearly $200,000 to purchase vacant land in Orange City after it was legitimately listed through a local real estate office. Detectives say the property was fraudulently listed for sale by suspects posing as the actual owners. The victims ultimately wired their money to a fraudulent business account. Detectives say they were able to connect most of the stolen funds to Salome Jackson using bank records. She faces several charges, including money laundering.
Shout out to the cameraman, because if y'all didn't pay attention to the cameraman was trying his best to get that back shot. He really was.
Salome Jackson, better known as Betty Idol on Love and Hip Hop and
Now, I don't know if she got a BBL, but she was on Love and Hip Hop, so she probably got a BBL.
Cartel Crew was arrested in connection to
But if she ain't got one, congratulations.
A real estate fraud scheme in Volusia County. This comes after an 11-month investigation. Investigators say the victim,
like right here, like I can't tell, but her hips look a little wide.
Wired nearly 200.
She got the flat stomach thing going on. It's not an overly sized buttocks, but it fit her though, so it might not be a BBL.
$1,000 to purchase
Betty Idol
vacant land in Orange City after it was legitimately
They got you, baby. They got you.
Listed through a local real estate office.
Why is we where my scamming goods at? Trying to get in that bag. Listen, you know what would have been fly? Do you know what would have been fly when they played this episode of the news that they would have been playing that song? Where all my scamming?
Detectives say the property was fraudulently listed for sale by suspects posing as the actual owners. The victims ultimately wired their money to a fraudulent business account. Detectives say they were able to connect most of the stolen funds to Salome Jackson.
They got you, baby.
Using bank records. She faces several charges, including...
You better hope that you... Listen, sister, you better hope that you don't get one of them studs. As a judge, you better hope that you don't get no... Listen, you better hope that you get a man judge. You need you a man judge. Because if you get a woman judge and she a stud who be stepping down on y'all, it's no bun. You know what I'm saying? Why is you scamming and you on TV, baby? Huh? Ain't y'all getting the bag? Well, I guess when you got multiple streams of income, and that's what they be out here saying, bitch, I got multiple streams of income. Oh, bitch, you scamming. Oh, so that's a scream. That is a scream, so I really ain't hate it. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Just say, keep up the good work, baby. I don't believe that you did it, but I believe that you did it. It is what it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Got to be more careful. I only mess with scamming. Yeah. I believe you, baby. I do believe you. Yada, yada, yada. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Okay, the Tampa man, he was chasing people. All right, I get that off my board. I got that there out the way. Y'all come on in and hit that little thumbs up button. God damn it, I'm feeling a little good. I started 12 minutes late. Got to be more careful. Hold on. Stupid. It just be out here broke. Just anyway. So okay, we did the Ocala thing. Get that on up out of here. We have a situation of a young girl who done lost her life. We got a 6-year-old who lost her life. She was found on a hot daycare bus. She was found on a hot daycare bus, and her daddy finna speak to us. Her father finna speak to us. She was found on a hot daycare bus. How is it? I know how is it, but I'm just gonna ask the question anyway. How in the hell in 2026 we still leaving children on buses? Do y'all know if they make a mandatory 10 years? If it is side doing training, this doing training of all school bus drivers, van drivers, that you leave a child in the goddamn car, bitch, that's 10. That's off rip. You leave a child in the car and the child get dehydrated, bitch, and the heat on. Bitch, if the child is in the hot box and they ain't got no reefer, bitch, that 10. That 10 off rip. We got a 6-year-old who was found unresponsive on a hot daycare bus. Here we go.
To a developing story we broke last night right here on Action News 5. A 6-year-old child found dead in a hot daycare bus. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson joins us live in studio. And Joyce, we now have an idea of how long that little girl was trapped on the bus.
Yeah, we learned a lot of new information today, Joe. Winter Jones' father told me he dropped her off at daycare yesterday morning.
Say her name, Winter Jones. Winter Jones.
She boarded a bus that was supposed to take her to school, but for reasons unknown, Winter, a nonverbal autistic child, did not get off the bus at the school. She wound up in the bus back at the daycare parking lot in the sweltering heat for most of the day.
Dang.
Winter Jones' family shared pictures of her today. Memphis police now confirm this beautiful 6-year-old child was discovered on a bus at Kidd University in Cordova Thursday, unresponsive in the deadly Memphis heat.
I dropped her off at daycare and they were supposed to take her to school from there.
Winter's father, Brian Jones, tells Action News 5 the daycare should have taken his daughter to Macon Hall Elementary that morning. But for reasons unknown, Winter returned to the daycare and remained on the bus until mid-afternoon. Brian's heart now broken.
She loved to sing. She loved to dance. She loved those stuffed animals. She loved to swim. She loved water.
No children at the daycare Friday. An employee inside saw us at the door, but did not open it. Center Director Gwen Johnson not available for questions.
You have to consider safety first.
Amy Joyner, Harwood Center Executive Director, a nonprofit agency providing education and care for children with developmental disabilities, says nonverbal autistic children like Winter require extra care and more checks because they cannot tell you they're in trouble.
Other parents with children with autism hearing this story are most likely going to really second guess, who they leave their child with. And that leaves a big impact on the community.
A community sending condolences, sharing the pain with Brian Jones and his family.
She was so full of life, and I was excited to see how her life was going to turn out. But the worst part of it is I won't ever know. It's just hard to deal with.
All right, the Tennessee Department of Human Services has joined the investigation along with the Tennessee Department of Children's Services and Memphis Police. We reached out to MSCS today for clarification why the staff at Macon Hall Elementary didn't ask where Winter was, especially given she was nonverbal and autistic. We have not heard back. We will keep you updated as we learn more information.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's things in place to where, okay, you're going to get fined. You may get a little time or something like that. You will lose your job. But no, don't nothing say held accountable like if one of them died, bitch, that's 10. I don't give a damn. I don't care what happened. It's 10 off rip. That you can't put in an appeal or none of that flat. It's 10 off rip. Simple shit. They done closed that. They say, and damn it, we pulled up at the daycare, but it wasn't nobody here. Yeah, somebody died the day before.
Daycare Friday.
Which is still shocking to me because those other people, they still got to go to work. So I understand that the child done died, but if I still got to go to work, what if I'm on my last late? What if I'm my last absent? Bitch, I ain't got no more PTO and ain't got nobody else to watch my children. Do I not drop my child off because somebody's child done died? You say no child check was done. Facts. Listen, you tell somebody 10 years, there need to be signs on buses, little stickers and shit. 10 years. That's all you got to say after you had done told them that it's gonna be 10 years off rip. I don't give a damn. The best lawyer in the world. 10 years. I don't fuck that you going through postpartum, post-pity, post any goddamn thing. Damn it, it's gonna be post them 10 years. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Now she done lost her life because bitch out here ain't checking the bus. Dog. Well, it's easy to forget because sometimes you get distracted. Well, we're going to distract your ass. We're going to distract you for 10 years. Yes. Because remember, people get distracted. We're going to distract your ass for 10 years. Yep. We just human. Yep. You can be human and yeah. You can be human. Oh. We going to Atlanta. Since we talking about the babies. We got to talk about the babies out here in these doggone street. We have a mother who has been charged in Gwinnett. Hot car death. We got a hot car death. We just had a hot bus death. Right. Hot car. Yeah. A mother was charged in Gwinnett County in a hot car death. She was allowed to say goodbye to her 1-year-old baby who she left in a hot car. A good mama was allowed to say goodbye to this baby, to that 1-year-old baby. She's the reason that her baby dead, but she get to say goodbye to her baby. Somehow, somebody thought that it was a good idea to give a bitch a furlough, to let a bitch get out from jail and go to the funeral.
Mother charged in the hot car death of her son was allowed to leave jail today to attend the 1-year-old's funeral. Police arrested that mother after they say she left the little boy in the car while she worked a hospital shift.
Shout that baby out for having no real. Oh, she is the one who worked her nursing shift and forgot to drop the baby off. And people like, well, you can be forgetful because your routine had done changed and we got to get great. Bitch, the baby dead. Shut up.
Channel 2's Susan Hendricks is live outside the Gwinnett County Jail tonight. And Susan, you just talked to the mother's attorney.
What she said?
That's right, Candace. Tom Ford walked out of that jail behind me after meeting with his client, and he said he was wrong, that she was thankful that she was able to go. He said he was furious because he heard that the mom was able to go inside that mortuary at 6 a.m., not at the start time, which was 1 p.m., so she could see her other 2 children. But then he said he had a change of heart. This is what he told me outside of the jail.
And she was allowed, though she was in the green traditional prison garb, handcuffed the wrist and the ankles, into the same mortuary that we saw earlier, we got out earlier. She was alone in that room for 45 minutes. She was allowed to look at the photograph. Here, this is a big picture in front of in the small service, and she was allowed to look at her precious baby, Daniel.
He added that Deja Coleman was allowed to have a moment with her God, with her 1-year-old son. He continues to claim that this was completely accidental, that she was exhausted. She dropped her 2 children off at daycare and forgot that her 1-year-old son was in the back seat. He told me that Daniel, sadly, will not be the last car death and certainly was not the first. It's the 17th this year in the United States. He says his long-term goal is to change laws and have it so there's a sensor in new and older cars, so it reminds parents that there is a child in the back seat. As for his client, she has been charged with second-degree murder. Her next court date is September 9th. Live in Gwinnett County, Susan Hendricks.
So we want to change the laws and we want to change what's inside of cars. So you want the prices to go up on cars because the bitch keep leaving their churn inside the damn car. Do y'all know? Well, listen. There's already, in case y'all don't have like the newer cars, there's already sensors and things that will alert you and let you know that there's something in the seat. They have seat sensors. They have seat sensors in cars to let you know, check the back seat. This is what is happening in cars. So they already doing it, but that's like for the newer cars. Something like that right there. But we don't want to change the law to say a bit, listen, it's 10. Mandatory. Now, after this thing had done happened, after this story had done transpired, I think I was in my car. I was going somewhere, and I was listening to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. And people be calling in and shit like that right there because people wanted to discuss this thing because they was talking about fatigue and a single mama get tired and shit. Well, if you bitches get tired out here, then you should be tired of being a single mama. Because so many of them was calling in and said, that's a single mama struggle. Single mamas get tired and we be needing to break. Well, bitch, stop being a single mama, though. And if y'all know that y'all get tired, then y'all need to talk to the women who is behind y'all who don't have no damn children and tell them don't be a single mama. Bitch, because we get tired. And we may forget our children in a hot car. Our 1-year-old in a hot... We may forget a 1-year-old in a hot car. So you mean to tell me, and I be riding around with no children in the car and I look in my back seats. I don't think there's ever been a time I got out my damn car and did not look in the back seat, and I'm riding with nobody. Say she is a Nerf fan, and she probably had done did 312s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she probably did 316. She did her 3 days on, 4 days off, all that little silly shit. And bitch, I left my kids in the car because, now listen, now when you break routine, now that's a whole problem out here. Regardless of what you do not break routine. Because you may leave your kids in the car. But women was calling saying, well, you got to give her grace. You got to give women grace because we do so much. And, you know, when you working, and she a nurse, and she work all the hours, bitch, it's people who work more days than her and don't leave their children in the car. There are people who working 6 days a damn, we got 12-hour damn days and don't leave their children in the car. Fuck, I got to give a bitch grace for, and they churned it. Her child died. Her child died. And we both concerned about the alive bitch. I don't understand. The one that's alive, we giving grace to the one who was alive. I am so sick of people. But them y'all churn. Keep them or kill them. Hey, it is what it is. But we let her go on out there to say, hold on. I won't even finish.
Forgot that her 1-year-old son was in the back seat. He told me that Danny was exhausted. She dropped her 2 children off at daycare and forgot that her 1-year-old son was in the back seat. He told me that Daniel sadly will not be the last car death and certainly was not the first.
I gotta ask y'all this right here too, because she dropped her other 2 kids off at daycare. So when you drop your other 2 kids off at daycare, typically you don't just open up your door and let your children get out the car and run into daycare. You have to walk your children inside the building and sign the sign-in paper for your children at a daycare. So she got out of the car, walked inside with her 2 children, got back in the car, and didn't notice her child was in the car. Bitch, you didn't notice your child. You started with 3. You only dropped off 2. You forgot 1. Yeah, the people, we got to give her grace.
It's the 17th this year in the United States. He says his long-term goal is to change laws and have it so there's a sensor in new and older cars. So it reminds parents that there
ain't nobody putting no sensor in like no 84 Cadillac Danderville photo. You know what I'm saying? The leather guts. Bitch, I ain't doing that in no Chevelle. Hey, y'all talking we want to put the sensors in old cars and new cars. Bitch, ain't trying to put that in a 90 box Chevy, bitch. No. We ain't doing none of that. You trying to put sensors in a deuce and a quarter. No. Watch your churn. He said she did not want that child. Thought she could get over. Yeah. He said how many times she has dropped off her kids at a daycare. Where was the baby going after the stop at the daycare? That's a good question. So that's letting us know she forgot to drop her child. She forgot to drop the baby off to the sitter. Hell, you forget to drop the baby off to the sitter, man.
Son, he continues to claim that this was completely accidental, that she was exhausted. She dropped her 2 children off at daycare and forgot that her 1-year-old son was in the back seat. He told me that Daniel said...
Well, she took the baby to work. She took the baby. How you forget that you got to drop your child? She's human. Ain't nobody perfect. God know the truth, and God wouldn't put nothing on nobody that can't nobody bear. God got a plan. God needed the baby in heaven. He called the baby home. God is watching over all this, and God and who is we to judge? Who are we to judge? Huh? That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. That's how they be out here talking. But who are we to judge anybody? Because God got the last judgment. That's what's up. He sure enough do. He sure enough do. Damn it. Where my little thing at? We gotta, hold on. Got to be more careful. Hold on. Bam. We did. I knocked her off. I got that. Oh. We got, but y'all be careful out here, man. The parents, us, we got to be careful. All right, cheering to knock our ass off. We have a man who was accused of killing his daddy. Killed his little daddy. Knowing good as hell well that a whole bunch of us ain't got no damn daddy. And you gonna kill your daddy. What your dad did to you? Huh? They say, but the son don't remember pulling the trigger. That's a hell of a defense. I don't even remember killing my old boy.
A son is accused of murdering his father inside of a Metro Atlanta home. It happened today along Pepperdine Drive in DeKalb County, where Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez spent the day looking into this, and she reports investigators were surprised by what the suspect told them.
This is the 25-year-old suspect, Ishan Shuggs, in custody for allegedly shooting and killing his own father. Police told us Shuggs shot his father, 65-year-old Jerome Wyatt, multiple times Friday morning. Neighbors told us off camera they heard at least 6 shots. This neighbor lives on another block near the crime scene on Pepperdine Drive. He said he didn't know about the murder investigation until we told him.
Makes you wonder about your neighbors.
We spoke to more than a dozen neighbors off camera who said this quiet DeKalb County neighborhood off Flat Shoals Parkway never has yellow police tape. Some parents said it took a little longer to get their children to school because detectives and crime scene investigators shut down the street for a bit. Police were called to this home just after 5 o'clock Friday morning. The suspect's mother said Shuggs came into her room and shot his father several times.
To know that that's happening in the neighborhood is bad. It's terrible.
When we tried talking to the family, they made it clear they're not commenting on what happened inside this home. Now that neighbors know what police say happened, some say they'll be more cautious.
So definitely going to be taking a little bit more security measures and stuff like that.
Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action.
Thank you.
Harbor Freight 2
Action. Harbor Freight. That's my stove. I'm ready to go there right now and just look. Just be window shopping. I ain't got no damn money. But look. Listen. We just be saying anything.
A son is accused of murdering.
When I tell y'all that we be saying anything, listen.
Friday morning, the suspect's mother said Shuggs came into her room and shot his father several times.
To know that that's happening in the neighborhood is bad. It's terrible.
When we tried talking to the family.
Now, why she got them shorts on? Hold on. She got them shorts.
Bad. It's terrible.
When we tried.
Who was her? Oh, she was like an auntie because of her thighs. Her inner thighs real dog. Her inner thigh real dog.
It's terrible.
When we tried talking to the family, they made it clear they're not commenting on what happened inside this home.
Okay.
Now that neighbors know what police say happened, some say they'll be more cautious.
So
some say that they'll be more cautious. Watch it.
Definitely going to be taking a little bit more security measures and stuff like that.
Taisha.
He's going to take a little bit more security measures. Do y'all even understand that he's speaking as if that it was a outsider an intruder who came in and shot Buddy? Huh? That's how he just responded.
Be taking a little bit more security measures and stuff like
Because
that.
of what happened.
Inside this home. Now that neighbors know what police say happened, some say they'll be more cautious.
So definitely going to be taking a little bit more security measures
I'm
and stuff.
definitely going to be taking more security unless you got like an older son out here who might knock your ass off, then I understand you. But I doubt it. He is responding as if an outsider done came in and had done shot his neighbor.
This neighbor lives on another block near the crime scene on Pepperdine Drive. He said he didn't know.
Now, he wasn't supposed to come out there with the mismatch thing, with the mismatch outfit. But he saw a slimmy. It looked like she work out. You see her vein and like her bicep, shit like that right there. Her hair combed back. He came out to say, shit, shout, what good? What you need, baby? What? How may I direct you? And I got on this mismatch shit. I'm finna come outside anyway, bitch. I ain't shaving nothing. Huh?
Lives on another block.
You don't let her like knock on your door and you don't like open it. You know, you got to open it. And this is how we be getting killed, though. This is truly how we be getting killed and jacked and all that shit because they send you somebody who you may like.
Near the crime scene on Pepperdine Drive. He said he didn't know about the murder investigation until we told him.
Makes you wonder about your neighbors.
We spoke to more than a dozen neighbors.
Ooh, boy, look at that lag. Ooh, look at that lag. Hold on. Damn the story. Hold on.
Neighbors.
We spoke to more.
Ooh. That might be a Sedanville. It might be a Fleetwood. I don't even know from the angle, but she look clean.
Than a dozen neighbors off camera who said this quiet DeKalb County neighborhood off Flat Shoals Parkway never has yellow police tape. Some parents said it took a little longer to get their children to school because detectives and crime scene investigators shut down the street for a bit. Police were called to this home just after 5 o'clock Friday morning. The suspect's mother said Shugs came into her room and shot his father several times.
But she didn't say why, and I don't like. Bitch, we need to know why. What the hell your dad did to you, boy? Your daddy wouldn't let you hold a car. The daddy wouldn't let him hold a car. That's all it was. Got to be more careful. So listen, and stop. We got to stop allowing people to be in our homes who we don't get along with, especially grown folk. Especially grown folk, boy, y'all don't get along with them grown folk. Get the people from around you because you be sleep. Your ass be comfortable. Just sleep. Huh? If it done shot you and felt on you at the same goddamn time, we got to stop it. We got to stop being comfortable having people in our house who don't like us. And a lot of times it be the person who we laying next to. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news round here in these wonderful streets. What it do? You say like a little 82, like 85 caddy? It could be, though. It could be. Old laid back cat. Facts. Yeah. You say, Willie, it be some 20-somethings, dog, too. Yeah. They done sent her around there to talk to him, and he is using his best voice. Shout a player out for using his best voice. I'm trying to find the video again. Cause I just thought about it. A player out here speaking positive and stuff like that right there. Talking like he got some sense. Hold on. Yeah. He talking like he got some sense in front of her. Watch his eyes.
Another block near the crime scene on Pepperdine Drive.
Look at him. He looking, smiling, shit. He's showing his whites. You know what I'm saying? Just, I shout shit. I got the grill on in the back, though. You know what I'm saying? You can come on back.
Near the crime scene on
Pepperdine. Yeah. And all this my hair. Shout out to a player. All this my hair right here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this how I do it.
Pepperdine Drive. He said
yeah. It get heavy when I wet it. You know what I'm saying? When I watch it and shit, the shit do get a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? I be needing an assistant to wring it out for me sometime. You know.
Pepperdine Drive.
Yeah.
He said he didn't know about the murder investigation.
That's how we be getting dead. Sure know how we been getting sawed up out here in the end. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, y'all please remember go around here to the Willie Williams Show 4, Channel 7, then the Green Channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. Don't be afraid. Y'all please remember go around here to WillieWilliamsShow.com. Go on to get some merch out here. Links is down there in the description. We do got to go fund me. We still got to go fund me. We're still trying to raise capital. We need some capital. You know what I'm saying? Hell, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty, I am here to help. Listen, y'all, we got to get the fingers in our booties. I guess when you say it like that, people like, what the yeah, you talk about boy ain't gay. Listen, it ain't got nothing to do with being gay. It got something to do with being able to stand on up. Being able to put down. Because if your thing all messed up, you can't hunch. If that little ball thing, what do a prostate look like though? Hold on. Let me get a prostate picture. So it's just like a little ball. It's a little ball that if it get felt on, it got to get felt on. It got to get rubbed on. Listen. I know, fellas. A lot of us is afraid to go because we don't want the finger in the booty because we might like it. You know what I'm saying? So, have your little la to practice and make you comfortable or something. If you got a male doctor, you may want to get like a female doctor just for that procedure so you can feel a little different. Because things that you do with a woman, it don't make you gay. Would that make you feel better? It can't be gay if you're doing it with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth have been told that players have skeeted. Players done skeeted when that thing done got touched now. That got to be traumatizing like a motherfucker. Especially like your doctor, a man, and he done touch your spot, touch your, and now you done skeeted. And you know we can't skeet and don't feel good. Like we skeet, it feels great. I need a square. You know what I'm saying? So it got to feel some type of way. But listen, you still not gay, dog. It is about your health. It is truly about your health. And if you do skeet, don't nobody know that you had to skeet it. You know, because like you got the gown on. Your back door open, but your front door covered. You know what I'm saying? And your meat in the front, so your meat gonna skeet. You know what I'm saying? It may get on the gown or something like that right there. That is what it is. Say, look at her arms. You got to watch that. Maybe probably work out. Maybe probably poke too hard. Maybe probably poke aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, now if y'all is physicians and shit, and y'all doing that right there, y'all got to poke light. Y'all got to ease on into it. Just like a player say, if you just breathe and just relax your muscles. You know what I'm saying? The lady got to go slow. You can't be around here. You got to play a tense on the table and shit like that right there. The player don't even want to look. Man, go ahead on and get over with, dog. God damn. And players, you're not supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to like make a sound. Like you're not supposed to like groan, like go like, you're not supposed, you can't, you can do a, strong, like, you can, that right there, but you can't do that. Damn, because you're gonna get judged. You gonna get judged. I'm out here saying, but damn it, you might get poked and like it, and you didn't know that you liked it. So just do it with your little la-la. Don't tell nobody. What the fuck? It's 2026. Well, y'all better stop playing. But listen, get your health checked out because without your meat, she's gonna leave you anyway. You worry about feeling like you gay. You better worry about not being able to satisfy your little la-la and any other woman if it can't get up. So which one you rather be? You rather be able to knock something down, or you rather to feel like you gay or feel some type of way because you feel like you gay, but you know that you ain't gay. You stupid. You're stupid. I'm trying to help. So practice with your little la-la. Get a little finger play. And tell her, baby, slow. So, girl, you better, you know what I'm saying? You got to practice. You got to warm up. Your booty need to be groomed. You got to groom your booty. I'm trying to listen. All I'm trying to do is make you guys, fellas, feel more comfortable about checking on your health. You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't ever got to do it. But when I tell you, when that prostate enlarge on your way, and that meat don't function right, you going to remember every time I say, it's just the finger. Your prostate don't work. Your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. You're going to remember them words. I promise you that right there. I want y'all to do that one thing that I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always seem to do it. And the reason that I know that y'all always do it, because when I go live, y'all be right on back around here. And that is, stay alive.